Gun Talk is brought to you by Springfield Armory, Black Hills Ammunition, Sig Sauer,
At self-defense distances, a shotgun throws a very tight pattern, and that's why you need a sight on a shotgun, like this EOTech holographic sight. Works great. Chris, people have the misconception that shotguns just clear out a room when you stick it in there.
Not so.
Not so.
You still have to be able to aim and hit what you're shooting at. And especially with a shotgun, people when they come here for our shotgun class are amazed at how close they can be and still miss a target. The average person at close distance does not have the wherewithal mentally to bring the gun up to their face. Most of the time at close distance they'll try to shoot from here, and that's a definite job of missing if you try it.
Well, you're right, and to that end, this is why we're seeing sights like this on shotguns now. Because even we're shooting birdshot on these targets, but when you're talking about inside the home, I mean, even a big room is maybe 20 feet. That's only 7 yards or so. So the need for sights on a shotgun become all that more important at that point.
They do, and especially the manipulation also of the shotgun itself. Because again, under stress, one of the hardest things to teach people is to rack the gun after a shot. Yeah. And so they will fire and then they'll just stand there. And that's what they'll do in a real stress situation. They won't rack the gun again. So if you miss, now you have nothing to shoot. Yeah. So.
Well, why don't I shoot this back here at 5 yards, 15 feet. That's probably as big as any room that you're going to shoot across in most circumstances, and just see what the pattern is from here. I mean, even at this distance, you're still throwing a pattern that's probably, the bulk of it is only 8 inches across or so.
That's true. Even at this distance, the shot column is acting more like a slug than it is birdshot as you think of it, spreading out and covering a wide area.
Of course, a red dot sight or a holographic sight is great, but the ghost ring sight, the traditional ghost ring sight, is still very popular.
Oh, it certainly is. Anything that will get your eye with the front sight to the target is a great aid to the shotgun, rifle, or whatever else you're shooting.
Why don't we try out this ghost ring, show this in action. So even at 21 feet, a shotgun needs a good set of sights. Take a look at these options for your home defense shotgun. As much as people like to argue about calibers for handguns, they also like to argue about gauges for shotguns. And when it comes to shotguns, 12 gauge is obviously a popular choice, but 20 gauge can do the job as well. We're here with Chris Weare from Gunsite, and Chris, what is it about 20 gauge versus 12 gauge?
You know, it's something we always hear about when we do our shotgun classes, and it's usually women that like to shoot the 20 gauge because it has a less felt recoil than the 12 gauge. But in overall efficiency at close-up protection type things or shooting close-up, there's really no difference.
Really what it comes down to is shot placement, is what you were saying.
Exactly. No matter what the gauge, 4, 10, 20, or 12, if you put the shot in the right place, you're going to take it down.
We have some poppers here. We're going to shoot these at 5 yards, and we're going to back up and see what the effective range of these guns are. Well, obviously at 5 yards, it does the job. Let's back up to 10 and see what happens. Well, it knocks them down, but as we back up, that bird shot pattern is going to spread out, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely going to spread out.
Now we're back at 15 yards. Probably is further than any shot you'd ever have in any house. So we're back here at this distance. We're going to see what bird shot does to these poppers.
Ready?
Not quite enough oomph. Shoot them again. Well, the 20 gauge couldn't do it at 15 yards. The 12 did it. This is just one example. It's just these guns on this day.
Exactly.
But this starts to show you the effective range of what a 20 or a 12 can do.
Coming up, low light techniques and a special way to load a defensive shotgun.
Feed the shell underneath to the magazine.